vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live training. My name is Liron. I am the Director of Customer Success here at vidIQ, which basically means that my job is to help you, which is why we do these sessions. Now, we typically do these sessions internally only for our customers, and we help our customers obviously understand YouTube and understand how to get to that next level. So today we decided to kind of broaden it out and actually open it up to everyone. We did a session last week, was really cool. You guys really loved it. So today we're going to expand on that, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the YouTube platform for you. What I mean by that is it's no theory. Today we're getting real. Today we're getting practical. Today we're doing step-by-step instructions. Today I want you to kind of take a step back, take a breather, take a piece of paper and a pen if you still use that, and let's make some copious amounts of notes, because I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. We're going to talk about the mistakes that people do. We're going to talk about how to do research. I'm going to show you everything that you need. All the tools are right here. You've just got to use them correctly. So before we went live, we said, give me a number between 1 and 3 to show that we actually are live. Kumar Nilesh said 0. So we're going to use that as our example. So you can see this is in fact live. And the reason we do this live is because we want to talk to you. We want to have this interaction. We want to be able to see what you guys are up to. What are you saying? What are your questions? And if you have questions, don't forget, use the hashtag question in your comments. And then this way, we're going to be able to pick it up and really kind of answer you. But there's a lot of information to come in. There's a lot of information for you to know. And all of these, you'll always pick up some nuggets of stuff that you may be doing, and then some stuff that you're not doing. So today, it's all about that. It's all about helping you. And we can do that because most of us at vidIQ actually are content creators ourselves. We all have our channels, which I'll show you now. So we all understand the frustration, and that frustration is real. That frustration of shooting for hours, and that frustration of only getting 2, 3, 4 handful of views, and it's irritating. And now what? You need to do another one, and all the teaching says, oh, just do more, and it will. Well, it's too frustrating. So we understand, because we go through the same thing, which is why everything that we've done here at vidIQ is all about helping you really understand what you need to do. So with that in mind, if we're all ready, the sound sounds good, hit the thumbs up if you like this kind of video. If you want us to make more of these, would really appreciate it. Good thumbs up also means in the chat, means I know that the audio is coming through. So every once in a while, it will be cool to see that, that interaction happening. If you're new to vidIQ and you don't have the tool, no problem. In the description of this video, you can actually sign up for free, 0 cost. Sign up, use the vidIQ tools. Everything I'll show you today is going to be using those tools, obviously. And there's also even a bonus. Because you're on this live stream with me, we're going to give you a 30-day free trial of our biggest package. So for the next month, you are actually able to do everything I'm going to do today, and you can just dedicate a month to growing your channel. And if you just use those tools, you're going to see what a massive increase that's going to help you with your channel. You can see a lot of guys in the chat, a lot of people in the chat are already saying, wow, we've already used it and look what a difference it's made. So if you're not using it, go ahead, use the 30-day, no obligation, and just see the kind of stuff that it will do. We're so confident, so we know you're going to love it. And with that set in mind, I think we're ready to actually get going. So where do we start? Well, when it comes to YouTube, of course, you're going to start in your kitchen, right? Well, if you went to your kitchen right now and you got a bowl and you walked around from cupboard to cupboard to cupboard, and you simply pulled out random things off the shelf and you stuck them into your bowl, and then you mixed it all up, stuck it in the oven, what are the odds of a beautiful, tasty, delicious chocolate cake coming out of? Pretty slim, right? And yet for YouTube, we do exactly the same. We'll go out and film, we'll spend hours filming, we'll spend hours editing, we'll spend hours trying to get everything right, and then we'll upload with good content, and we think everything is perfect, and yet those views are simply not coming. Well, what we did is we did the chocolate cake thing. We took a whole bunch of random stuff, mixed them together, and hopefully we're going to get 1 million subscribers and 1 million views. Well, that's never going to work. But imagine if I told you this. Imagine if I gave you a recipe and I said to you, go follow this recipe to make your chocolate cake. And you bought the ingredients and you mixed it correctly, did the right ratios, and you stuck that in the oven. What are the odds of chocolate cake coming out? Pretty good, right? Same thing with YouTube. There is a formula, there is a process, there is a recipe. You've just got to follow it. So YouTube is actually made up of 3 Ds. The first one is D for discover. You've got to be discovered on YouTube because your most amazing content that nobody knows about, that nobody's able to find, is just pointless content, right? So the first D is for discoverability, and I'm going to show you that today. The second D is for deliverability. I'm still never sure if that's the word. Deliverability. Are you delivering? Did you clickbait? Did you keep your promise? Is your audience loving your content? Because if you're delivering and your audience are loving your content, guess what you unlock? The third D. And that third D is distribution. And distribution is when your users, your viewers, they love your content so much, they share it. But then YouTube loves your content so much, they share it. That's how you get onto suggested. That's how you get onto the browser, onto browse. That's how you get around the YouTube and your audience starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's when you get those big pops on your channel. So it's 3 Ds. It's discoverability, it's deliverability, it is distribution. But if you don't have the first D and nobody finds your content, you're not even off to the races. You're not even off to start. So today, that is what we are going to be doing. I'm going to show you how to get discovered. And if this works, we're going to be able to get onto that screen. And there we go. So where does it start? It all starts right here. So in here, you've got good old YouTube, and here is the search. And what are we going to do? The first thing we do, before we touch our cameras, before we pick up our equipment, stop. This is going to do one mindset change today, is that you're not going to pick up your camera and shoot. You're first going to do this research. If there's only one thing you take away from today, it's this. Do your research first. Guys, what is YouTube? YouTube is a search engine. And you'll hear me saying this a couple of times during this little chat of ours. YouTube is a search engine. What do people do in a search engine? They ask questions. And YouTube needs to marry up the question or the search with the person creating content. It needs to marry the two together, because when it marries the two together, YouTube fulfills its obligation, tick. The viewer fulfills their obligation. They're going to want to watch your video, tick. And then you have to deliver on that video. But you've got to be married up to that search. Here is where we're going to start. So I haven't picked up my camera yet. We're going to show you how to do this. The first thing you're going to do, let's go into our search engine and let's type chocolate cake. This is your big keyword. This is your high level keyword. This is the first thing that comes to mind when you're thinking about what video you're going to be making. So we have here chocolate cake. Before you do anything, what do? Head down to the right hand side. And here is where you're going to see the search volume. The search volume, what does that mean? It means, are people searching for this keyword? Are they searching for chocolate cake? If nobody's searching for your keyword, why are you going to spend hours and hours and hours making video nobody's looking for? Doesn't make sense, right? So search volume. You want to make sure your search volume is nice in the green, lots of search traffic. But then do you then rush out and make your video? Not so quickly. Because the next thing you got to look at is competition. What does that mean? Lots of search, but look at the competition, people. It's in the red, which basically means lots and lots and lots of people are delivering content on this keyword. There might be lots of search, but it's also lots of competition. So you're going to struggle to be able to rank in these search terms because you're just starting out. How are you going to rank and break through this if there's so much competition? So here is what you do. YouTube is a search engine. Told you I'll say this a couple of times. YouTube is a search engine, and search engine want to make it easy for the next person to do that search. So they use the autocomplete, and we're going to use that for our advantage. So we're creators. We've got our creator YouTuber hat on. What we're going to do is go to the search term, and we're going to start doing the alphabet walkthrough. A, B, C, D. Look at that. What's coming up? What's coming up is YouTube's own algorithm helping the next person doing a search to get to their solution quicker, to get to that video quicker. What does that mean for us as YouTubers? These are titles. These are amazing research titles that we're going to start using in our video. Look at that. Chocolate cake from scratch. Chocolate cake, I don't know what Bill has breakfast for Bill, never mind. F-G, right? So I like chocolate cake in a mug. Look at that. Perfect. If I was making a chocolate cake video, I would never just title the chocolate cake. Now I'm specific. Now instead of spending 9 hours in the kitchen trying to make this video, it's in a mug, in a microwave. Look at that. Mix up those two terms. Beautiful. People are searching for it. They're going to come find me because they are doing the search and I'm delivering what YouTube wants me to deliver. Does that make sense? You're using the autocomplete to your advantage. Do the alphabet walkthrough, your A, B, C, D. It's going to home in on what you're going to be doing. Remember, this works for everything. So some people were saying that they've got a gaming channel. Some people were saying that they've got there was a Lego channel. It was reminding me to do this. Look at this. If I was doing Lego, okay, I would put Lego in here. What's the first thing I do? Look on the right-hand side. Lego search volume, 100. It's as good as it's going to get. It's right off the chart. Look at the competition score. It is in the red, which means lots of people are searching for Lego, but there's lots of competition. But look at my top videos here. Lego Superhero, Avenger, War, and okay, 44,000 views one day. This gives me an idea. Lego, what did I say we're going to do? The ABC walkthrough. What came up? Lego Adventures Endgame. Click on that. Let's see what oh my goodness. If I was that person in the chat who does Lego, I would be doing nothing else right now but a Lego about the adventure game, Adventure War Endgames. Look at this. Search volume through the roof. Look at beautiful. Competition. Not so much. Look at these videos. You should be making videos one after another about this topic because people are searching. In fact, let's open this video for a second. So, and by the way, this applies to every single niche, every single industry, every single keyword. I literally just did what I was asked to do in the chat here. So this is the video. What am I looking for? I am looking for this. Look at this metrics. This video is getting 1,705 views per hour, VPH. Why is that interesting? Well, we love VPH at vidIQ because views per hour means what is working right now. How do we all typically measure how good a video is? We look at the total number of views, right? A video's got 1 million views, must be a good video. 3 million views, good video. Okay, we look at the number of views. But that's a mistake, guys, because what's happening is we're looking at the total number of views, but without a time reference. What do I mean by that? We don't know if it took a day, a month, a year to get to those number of views. So the iPhone 4, when it came out, I'm sure had lots of views, but is it still relevant today? Well, I'm not so sure. So views per hour, VPH, is so important because it's going to tell me what is working right this second. Does anybody still care about this topic of the Lego Superhero Adventure? I'm going to stop saying that. Does anyone care about this video? Do they care about this video right now? So views per hour is so important. Here's another little trick. Historical. Look at that graph. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's just going straight up, which means this is such a hot topic. And in fact, look at your views per hour graph. Look how it's spiking. If I was in the kids channels, I would be making Lego and I'm going to say this again. Avenger War Endgame. I'm going to be making so much of that content right now if I was in the kids game. If I was in the music channel, I would be riding this trend, making maybe covers of this, maybe your own version of this. If I was in entertainment, travel, of course I'll be doing things around the system. If I was in tech, which I am, so I'm thinking of doing it, I would be making content around this. So that is why it's important to understand what's working versus what isn't working. But what is working today is so critical. And with the vidIQ tool, we can expose that for you. We can tell you that this is working. Okay, let's do another one, something completely different. Let's do, I don't know, Instapot, right? Same thing. So, what we do, first thing, look at this. Oh my goodness. Search volume through the roof. Competition so low. If I had an Instapot channel, if I was into cooking, into healthy eating, into whatever, I would be doing this. But look what I'll be doing. A, B, C. See what's working. Look what people are searching for. These are all amazing topics you should be kind of doubling down on. So look at this. Instapot, easy recipes for beginners. Bang. Okay. Now, remember, let's do another one. Let's do Windows 10. Just want to show you kind of different industries, how it all works for everyone. So Windows 10, you can see here, Windows 10, is it still relevant today? Great. Search volume through the roof. Competition, not so bad. Good idea. So remember the ABC rule, right, as we're going through? But remember, YouTube is a search engine. What does that mean? You've got to remember to go to the beginning and type there, question mark. What? Oops. Where? How? Why? Look at all these topics which are just coming up. YouTube is feeding us. It's saying so many people are searching for this. You've got to make content on this, title it like this, as close to this as possible, and we're going to marry up those search queries with your video. Guys, it's critical to understand this before you get going. That is your first D. Before you pick up your video camera, before you spend time just shooting and working out how to do this, you have to make sure that you do your research. Because instead of just making random, why Windows 10 is not in videos, I will say, why is Windows 10 not installing? Make a video on that. Why is Windows 10 better than a Mac? I'll be making videos on that. It's telling me what it's looking for. Why wouldn't I make those videos? So look how I'm using YouTube's own search facility to help me. Does that make sense? If it does, give it a thumbs up in the chat so I can see that I haven't lost you guys and you're still here with me. There's a bit of a delay from the chat from the time I can see you to the chat. So let me know in the chat if this makes sense. I'll have a sip of water and then we'll move on to the next stage. Okay, so whilst we're doing that, now we've understood not to pick up your camera. We understood to do the research first. We understood that this is what you have to do before you actually get going. Don't leave the house until you've got 2 or 3 or 4 different titles in your mind that you know are going to work. They're just going to streamline your videos. It's going to be brilliant. And you know, when it says how to make chocolate cake in a microwave, great, that's all you do. You're not going to make it in the stove as well, right? Just focus and focus and focus. So I'm getting a whole bunch of thumbs up. Thank you, everyone that's here. Awesome tip from Sparrow says that's great. Excellent. Guys, we're not doing audits today. Audits we do on a Tuesday. And then we've even got a surprise that tomorrow we're going to do a live Q&A as well. So just something else to look forward to from the vidIQ team. Okay, so let's carry on. I have done my research. I know what I need to do. What's the next step? Well, the next step is here. This is obviously your upload page. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Chen says thumbs up. DJ eCash, thumbs up. So that's cool. So here we go. Here's the upload. Here's the upload page. I have done everything I'm supposed to. I've researched my title. Rob is a master at doing this. You've got to watch what Rob does. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, you're making a mistake. Subscribe now. So check this out. Rob has said, okay, I know what the audience wants. I've done my research. He's going to put into this is the most important line for YouTube. Well, arguably, but this is the most important line for YouTube. It's your title. This is what YouTube uses to marry up search. This is what YouTube uses to marry up search to your video. So keywords here, it's how to grow your channel fast in 2019 for free. Look what he's done in the description. Let's go right to the top. First line, how to grow your YouTube channel fast for free. Why is he doing that? And at the same time, first line in the tags is exactly that. Grow your YouTube channel for free, fast, 2019. Why is he doing that? Well, he's doing that because we're trying to tell YouTube, look, YouTube, you're a search engine. We've just done this video to answer this exact questions because we've done our research. We know people are searching for this. So we've married up our intent, our video, with your search. So we're telling you in 3 different places what this video is about. We're helping YouTube to understand this content. And that is very, very important. You need to tell YouTube about your videos. And some people are saying that video tags don't matter and description doesn't. YouTube is a search engine. The more keywords you can feed a search engine, the same rules apply. As they do online, google.com, they're going to apply in youtube.com. Feed the beast. Anytime you can feed the algorithm, give them information about that video, that is really, really going to help you. So in your title, absolutely. Remember, never ever clickbait. You clickbait, YouTube will know about it. It's not like the old days where you can put some random thumbnail that nothing to do with your videos and people still watched it. Today, there's so much choice. People will watch, they'll be on your video for a couple of minutes, and then they'll leave. And then as soon as they leave, what does YouTube sees? Oh, this must be a bad video because nobody's watching. And therefore, it's not going to help you, which is why sub for subs never work, because you're just skewing your own potential. Stop doing that. So tell YouTube everything that YouTube needs to know. And remember, keywords are pretty important. Let me show you a cool thing. Oh, okay, I'll tell you what we can do. You can see as I'm starting to type, let's just bring it up a little bit more. As I'm starting to type, we auto-complete and we're telling you what are the scores, what's going on, because guess what's coming up is Mother's Day, right? So I want to show you this. Look at that. Let's just do Mother's Day. And what are we going to do? That's going to, you click on the word and guess what it does? It shows you this. If I was making a Mother's Day video today, these are the words I would be focused on. 5-minute craft, DIY activities, do it yourself, gift, Mother's Day video, Mother's Day's card. See how cool that is? It just tells you the related keywords to that main title of your video, which you're still researching. Remember, this is how you used to research. But look at this, people. Look at the last 30 days. Look at that graph. It is just climbing up fast and furious. If every single person on this live chat it doesn't go and do a Mother's Day video today, well, you're missing an opportunity. Look at that. It's telling you, look at that search volume. It's on the increase. People are currently searching for Mother's Day related stuff. Go and make Mother's Day cake. How to make Mother's Day a beautiful cake. How to play, I don't know, Lego gifts your mother for Mother's Day she will love. Things of that nature. 3 places to take your mother to eat out on on Mother's Day. Yeah, you can see how you can just make it about the theme. Here's another cool tip. Look at this. Go to all times. And what am I looking for? I want to see whether this keyword, Mother's Day, look at that. I want to see whether it spikes. Does every single year this keyword hit? And look at that. Since 2008, every single year, without fail, Mother's Day spikes right up. Guess what? If you've missed Mother's Day this year, well, we should be thinking about Mother's Day next year. If you're not going to create a video this year, definitely think about next year. It's telling you, it's predicting the future. It's telling you in the future, Mother's Day will come up again. So, any important thing. So, and by the way, this works for basically any holiday, any big tentpole event, which is what these things are. It's kind of a yearly event that happens all the time. And you've got, so remember your country as well. In your country, you might celebrate certain holidays, certain religious holidays. Just remember not to always think of just the global ones, think local as well. So let's just say, if I can spell that, let's just say we use Valentine's Day. Is Valentine's Day still a thing? So let's go 30 days. Is Valentine's Day still relevant right now? Well, you can see the difference in the graph. It's pretty flat. So would I make a Valentine's Day video today? Definitely not. So what do? All times. When I go on all times, what is it going to tell me? Every single year. Once again, look how it spikes every single year. So if I didn't make Valentine's Day video this year, why should I be working on Valentine's Day video for next year? So I hope that's clear. I hope that's simple. It just gives you an ability to understand what's working right now, but what's also going to be working every single year. So always come back and check these graphs. Always see, is this a tentpole event? Will this be a reoccurring event? So very, very cool tip to know that as well. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's remove Mother's Day from here before this skews up this video. Next thing I want to talk about. Okay, so you've got cool title. You've got cool description, you've got your tags, you are rocking and rolling. What's the next thing? Well, remember I said that views per hour are important. When you launch a video, YouTube is looking for those golden signals from that video to see if it's a good or a bad video. A good video is going to get lots of eyeballs. A good video is going to get lots of watch time. It's going to get lots of thumbs up. It's going to get lots of engagement in the comments. Those are the golden nuggets that YouTube is looking for. If you can deliver that on your video, it's more likely that your YouTube is going to distribute your videos even further than just your notification, just your subscriber base. And that is how you grow. One of the signals is people watching your video. So how cool would it be to know when to publish your video when your audience is online? Well, that's a good question. Thank you. So we actually have this thing called the best time to publish on your channel. Now you can look at it overall, or we can look at it per day. Today is Wednesday. It shows me that between 6 and 8 a.m. my audience is online. You guys are online. See, by the way, it's localized for each channel, each time zones. So obviously this is not a universal thing. And what does that mean? Well, if I post a video at the right time, the time that you guys are online, and you get that notification, there's a good chance that you'll probably watch it. If your audience is going to get the notification and they're online and they're in YouTube anyway, good chance they're going to watch your video. So immediately you're going to get that initial pop. As you launch a video, you're going to get those eyeballs on that video, which means you're going to start getting getting ranked with those videos. So best time to publish is beautiful. Keep your eye on that and see when is a good time for your channel to publish. Right, we want eyeballs. Skylar, the creator, says well, I hope you don't mean literally, but let's carry on as we go down. Why we have a checklist. Hey, are you doing everything right? Did you add to at least one card? Did you add it to an end screen? Are you on the playlist? Have you made this public? We're just going to help you along by giving you a little tick box. This is your to-do for this video. And then people, for some reason, stop here. Scroll further down. When you scroll further down, you're going to see things like more recommended tags. Could this give you ideas to add to this video? Could this give you ideas for your next video? And then check this out. Videos to gain views from. This is cool. What essentially this means is, you guys, when you guys watch a video, you don't watch one video and then go and buy whatever that thing is. If you're looking up the latest Galaxy phone, you're not going to watch one video and then go out and buy it because one reviewer said it was good. You're going to watch 2, 3, 4, 5 videos on the same topic. When you're looking how to grow your YouTube channel, you're not going to watch one video. You're going to watch multiple videos because you want to get as much information as possible. YouTube knows that. It knows that's our behavior. So what does YouTube do? It suggests the next video and the next video. Hey, you like this video, you might also like these videos. So we have something called videos to gain views from. These are our friends. We love these guys. There's Nick, there's Brian Johnson, Think Media, Jevin is here, Roberta Blake is here. I mean, these are amazing creators, do amazing stuff on YouTube. So we want to see, hey, what are they talking about? Are they using the same tags we are? Could we use some of their tags in our video to say to YouTube, hey, YouTube, when you finish watching one of their videos, people would also like to watch one of our videos. So you see how powerful this is, and this can work for any industry. So if you're in the Lego game, if you're in the travel game, if you're a gamer, if you see somebody else doing amazing videos on Roblox or Minecraft or Fortnite or Apex Legends, go see what they're up to. See what tags they're using. Maybe when you create your content, YouTube will kind of link the two of you together. So it's a really cool way to keep an eye on what's going on. Okay, so just to summarize this page, good titles, good description, good tags. Make sure you use your keywords in all 3 places. Feed the beast. Tell YouTube what you want this video to be about and what it needs to know what this video is about. Publish at the best time possible. When your audience is online, get those velocities, get that views per hour. Start off on the right foot. As you're launching, your people are there, get them to go and watch your video. That is the signals YouTube is looking for. So I'm going to take another sip of water. I need a couple of thumbs up to know that I haven't lost you guys in that chat, and then we'll carry on to even more tips. Told you this is going to get practical, no theory stuff here. Okay. Right. Great information from the world of beauty. Thank you. Lexi says, hi, everyone. So we say hi back to you. Right. Who else have we got here? Okay. Dogan says, hello. Lead the Fallen vlog. Okay. He's asking a question, I think, because I can't see the whole thing down here. Good. So, right. I think we can carry on. Everything looks pretty cool. We're all on track. Okay. So let's move on to something. Oh, okay. Thumbs up are coming in. Right, Lexi the Shepsky, love that name. Right, gives it a thumbs up. Smash Surfing says hi, gives it a thumbs up. Noira Gaming, thumbs up. Right, Don Fulmora Tutorials, okay, he's asking a question. Oh, I love the guys that you are engaged with each other. Right, Generic Waffle, I think that's an ear. That looks like an ear. I'm not sure why. Oh, he's listening. I'm assuming that's what that pretty much means. Right, The World of Beauty, thumbs up. Swag with SWAT, thumbs up here. All right, you guys are great. Smash Surfing, you guys are rock and rolling. Okay, brilliant. So as long as everyone's learning, everyone's on board, let's carry on to the next stage. So what do we want to do? We want to go and do something called competitors, which is on the left-hand side here. Hayes House, hello. Foodie and welcome. Colorado Martini, cool name, hello. Okay, so on the left-hand side, competitors. Competitors is awesome. Competitors is great. Competitors has a negative connotation for some reason. Competitors aren't competitors. It's not you versus another creator. It's who else is doing the same kind of stuff that you are. Who do you want to keep an eye on? Who do you admire? Who do you want to learn from in the same industry that you're working in? So we load up all these amazing competitor channels. We work with pretty much all of them. And we love what they're doing on YouTube. It's the more we all teach, the more everybody succeeds. We love it. But here's the catch here. We're going to sort it by views per hour. We want to keep an eye on what's going on. What are these guys and girls talking about? Are they doing reviews? Are they doing advice? How are they labeling? Is it a listicle, for example? Roberto uses a lot of capital letters in his titles. Look at his great thumbnails. So we're keeping an eye on what's going on. There's Tim Schmoyer, there's Daryl Eves, all these people that we're working with, really, really cool people, and we're keeping an eye. So we just want to see what's going on. Are we missing anything? Is everybody asking very specific questions that maybe we missed? Very possible. Same thing with you. When you keep your eye on people doing the gaming, people who are doing cooking, people are doing reviews, people are doing cars and travel and vlogging. And when you keep your eye on them, you're essentially trying to work out what's working. Because remember, YouTube people, when they watch one video, they're going to watch other videos on the same topic. What are they up to? You just don't want to make sure that you don't want to miss anything. So we keep an eye. Is there any trends coming on? Anything I need to know? Anything I need to look at? And this is how I make my decisions. So I'm trying to find those trends. And speaking of trends, one of the coolest things which people are not using, I don't know why, is called the Trends Alert. And I'm going to create a new alert. Think about it this way. If you knew that Apex Legend was going to be so big, which is a game for those who don't know, you would have jumped on that way at the beginning, right? If you knew that a certain challenge was going to be that big, you would have jumped on that at the beginning. If this is all YouTube. YouTube is about riding those trends. Unfortunately, most of us only get those trends at the top or when they're on their way out, right? So if that's something that you're struggling with, you're trying to identify those big trends, this is gold. What you do is you give it a name. I don't know what that stands for. And let's put in here, let's put Fortnite because, well, why not? This is my big keyword. And what am I doing? I'm looking down, I'm saying to YouTube, or saying to vidIQ software, hey vidIQ, anytime a video has this keyword and it reaches 500 views per hour, I need to know about it. In fact, when it reaches any video that reaches 100 views per hour, I need to know about it. What you're going to do is you're going to get is a report that looks like this. These are the videos that are getting at least 100 views per hour. Why is that important? Because if I see the same video getting 100 views per hour and the same video later on, because I can get this email every day, every second day, every week, every month, if the same video then gets 500 views per hour, guess what? It's a trend. If more people are making content along the same videos and more of them are moving from 100 views to 500 to 1,000, that's a start of a trend. Get onto that immediately. So definitely go set up a bunch of alerts. Look at your high level keywords. Look at kind of more specific keywords in your industry, in your niche, and understand what is working. What's starting to move from 100 to 500? Brilliant. I need to jump on that very quickly because that is going to be taking off. And I want to be there on the climb, not the decrease. Okay, so that is trend alerts. As we move over, all right, this is called most viewed. So most viewed is normally comes with a warning from me because what most viewed is basically what is happening on YouTube right now. We have no idea what's going to come up, so please bear with me. Hopefully YouTube is monitoring the content and we're not going to get anything dodgy. So I first like to have a quick look. Yeah, all right, that all looks fine. Because we don't want to know what's on YouTube, because you can go do a search for that. But we want to know by VPH. What is not what's getting the most views, what is getting the most views per hour. Right now, Sonic the Hedgehog is getting 532,000 views per hour. Wow. Okay, I mean, that is a big number. So as I scroll further down, usually it's kid stuff. There we go, some more kid stuff. Usually it's entertainment, music, it's movies, things of that nature. I always at the top. Of course, PewDiePie is going to be here somewhere because, well, we love PewDiePie and T-Series. So let's not get that debate started. And as we go further down, okay, so how does this help you? Well, a couple of things. Firstly, Sonic the Hedgehog seems to be quite a popular thing. Official trailer, Paramount Pictures. If you went out today and did a Sonic the Hedgehog trailer and you ripped this video, you're just going to get banned. Okay, YouTube is going to take you out because it doesn't, you copyright using somebody else's material. Don't do that. But what you can do, let's just say perhaps you have a game, or perhaps you have a kids channel and you're going to get your kids playing with Sonic the Hedgehog. You could ride this trend at the moment, but it gets better. First of all, you can do your research on the site here. You can see what's working. But look at this. Go down to the bottom and you can say, hey, don't show me channel with 17.9 million views. I mean, I can't really compete with that. So subscribers, 17.9. I'm assuming that's Mr. Beast. Yeah, Mr. Beast. 17.9 million subscribers. But look, got a channel size. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, show me channels between 10,000 and 100,000. That's more in line with my audience and more what they're kind of going to be looking at. What kind of content is here? See, told you some dodgy stuff appears. Okay, so again, Captain America, no spoilers, please. TikTok makes me feel tickled. Okay, whatever. PewDiePie banner flying over New York. So, could I learn anything from here? Is there anything that I could do with this content? With Game of Thrones, Arya Stark. Okay, just could I do anything on my channel because people are already searching for this? Could people come to me? So this is how I use this. I want to know what's working based on views per hour. So let's go clear that before we get into trouble here. And that is how you use this thing. Now look at this. Every time you refresh, Paw Patrol is getting 835,000 views per hour. See how it refreshes every single time? That is how quickly YouTube moves. And this is a good place just to keep an eye on what's working. And again, views per hour. I don't care about total views. I want to know what's working right now. Okay, so let's close that down as well. Right, so we spoke about competitors, keeping an eye on what everyone's doing. Trend Alert is going to help you to understand what, to get those trends really early on. Most viewed, what's working at the moment. Could that help me with my research? That is the first D. That is being discovered. This is practical how-to tips to get discovered because you're just feeding YouTube, the algorithm, what it wants to see. So the next thing is, well, now that I've got some eyeballs on my video, am I delivering the right content? So we've got something called channel audit. This is what you pay hundreds of dollars for. This, you just simply click a button, and what this does, it says, hey, how is my channel doing? How am I doing month over month? Am I growing or am I not? We're a little bit behind on subscribers, so we definitely need to get on that, which is a good point. If you're not subscribed to our channel, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us. So this is the kind of keeps an eye on what's going on. But look at this. This is content to double down on. And essentially what that means is what is working? What is working on my channel? Never mind what I think is working. What is actually working? So we look at this and we look at our VPH. And our PewDiePie versus T-Series is getting 1,125 views per hour. Great. This is getting these views per hour. This engagement. This PewDiePie versus T-Series got us 812,000 views. Rob, great job. And subscribers gained. Which videos got me how many subscribers? And it even breaks it down per 1,000 views. So I can immediately see what is working. What are you guys loving about our channel? What kind of content are you really connecting with? What kind of content do you want more of? And if I give you more of that content, you're going to love it because you love the first set of content. As we scroll further down, total watch time, average watch time, top retention. Remember, YouTube's big algorithm mission is to get people to watch more and more content, more and more videos, so that you keep them longer and longer on that video, which means they're connecting with that video, which means YouTube can just simply serve more ads. Remember, YouTube is a business, guys. Let's not kid around about this. YouTube is a business. The more it keeps people online, the more it watches, the more it can serve ad, the more money it makes. So it wants to serve good content. If you're keeping your audience watching and engaged with your content, YouTube is going to recommend you more because they can serve more ads. It's just as simple as that. Your mission is to get people to watch and to watch for longer. So what's working? What's the content to double down on? What's getting us lots of retention? Should we make more videos along that same content? Scroll further down. Top search terms: PewDiePie versus T-Series, T-Series versus PewDiePie. People seem to love that content. And look at this. This is just getting us amazing, incredible views on our channel. Does this going to give us any more clues? Is it going to give us any more clues for our next video? Is this going to give you any more clues for your next video? Because obviously it's personalized for your channel. How cool is that? End screen click rates and card click rates. Look at this. Every time we do a poll, 61.74% compared to everything else. Everybody likes to vote. They love the polls. Great. Let's make more polls. The more we engage, the more YouTube loves us because it sees we've got a nice, healthy community, which is you guys. As we scroll further down, okay, this is content that could use work. In other words, our audience didn't really dig this kind of content. Look at it on your channel. What kind of content is your audience not enjoying? Just as equally as important is to know what is working, it's equally important to know what isn't working. So as we look at this content that could use work, why was it not working? Do we just discard that content? Definitely not. What you've got to do is you've got to spend time in that content to see why did it not work? Too short, too long, bad timing. Maybe the topic has changed. Maybe people are not interested anymore. Go and analyze so that you can make better content. So remember our chocolate cake example. If I had a cooking channel and I was making chocolate cake, but it was always at the bottom under the content that could use work, but my, I don't know, barbecue recipes are always at the top. Well, guess what? My audience wants more barbecue recipes. Why am I wasting time giving them chocolate cake stuff which they're not interested in? Okay, so this tells you unemotionally what's working on your channel. As we scroll further down, metrics over the last 30 days, how are we doing? And then items to improve upon. So you can see I've got 12 videos without end screens. One video hasn't been added to a playlist. I can simply click on it and then able to do that. Here's another cool tip. Always check over 30 days and check over 90 days. Why do we do over 90 days as well? Because we smooth out the highs and the lows. Sometimes you're going to have a really great month and a really terrible month. So some videos are going to do really well and some not so much. Over 90 days, it kind of smoothes it out and gives us a much better idea of saying, okay, what's still working? Is this the same kind of content? Is chocolate cake still at the bottom? Yes, it is. Barbecue still at the top? Yes, it is. Great. Clearly, my audience over the last 90 days just wants more of that. Go ahead and do it. How cool is this? I mean, this is just gold mine for me. So let's close that down. So remember, competition, trend alerts, most viewed, what's going on? It's the first D. Then channel audit. Are we delivering? Are you delivering the value that you said you're going to deliver? That is where the channel audit comes into play, making sure you live in there. And then finally, what you want to see is something called achievements. And in achievements is basically, did you meet your milestones? Did you make those goals? And are you getting your opportunities? This one tells us, hey, we are 4 days away from 300,000 likes. Great. 300,000 subscribers. We hit it in this date. And of course, we want to share it. So you click on it, it creates this cool little certificate, and I can share it on my social media. You need to share it on your social media. Of course, this is customized per channel. So if you're at just starting out and you're going to hit 100 subs, it will tell you that. If you're about to hit 1,000 subs, it will tell you that. So depending on the channel size, it will customize these accordingly. But the second you hit that milestone, go ahead and share it, because when you share it, your community loves it because they're part of your journey. Whenever you see a big creator sharing their achievements, you always go and thumbs up it and retweet it and give it a like because you were part of that journey with them. So of course they're going to do the same for you. Your audience wants to see you grow. They're not against you. They want to be with you. So whatever your achievement is, whether it's views, likes, uploads, comments, go do that. And it also keeps you on track. Top performing months. We're at the beginning of the month now, so we've literally just started. Are we going to make these milestones? It will literally just give you that idea. So With all that said, and I just need another quick drink of water. So what happens now with YouTube is the 3Ds. Discoverability, you got to do your research first. There really is no point in making this insane amount of videos, insane amount of content that nobody cares about, and you haven't matched your search with your videos. Go and do that. If you take nothing away from today, just change the mindset. Go to the alphabet walkthrough, what, where, when, why, how, who, stick those question marks at the beginning, and get better titles that people are searching for. Use the vidIQ tools to understand what the competition is, what's the search volume, and see where you want to start, where you want to play. There's no point in playing when someone isn't ever searching for that content. You label your videos, titles, description, tags, all the important keywords need to be in there, but right for a human being, not just for a machine. So make sure that you get all those keywords in, and then publish your videos at the best time, which is when your audience is online. How do you get discovered? How do you kind of keep them doing things well? Ride those trends. Set up your trend alerts. Set up the competitors. See what's most viewed, what's working on there on YouTube. Again, before you pick up that camera, so that by the time you go shoot, you know exactly, you're crystal clear. 3, 4 titles, and off you go and you shoot 3 or 4 titles, and now you've got lots of content that you can work from. Keep your channel audit in sight. Are you delivering? What is your audience loving? What are they not loving? Make more of what they're loving, less of what they're not loving. Then, of course, finally, share your information, share it with your audience, and make sure that your audience loves your achievements. They love what you're up to, so that you can kind of grow with them. And the more they share with you, the more better that you do, the better that you're going to do on YouTube, because that's the last D for distribution. So, hope that was worth it. Thank you for spending time with us today. If you're new to vidIQ, please download the free extension in the description of this video. There's even a 30-day boost for you guys because you happen to be here. So we've got a gift for you, 30 days of using all these tools I've just showed you. Take the next 30 days and just go and implement it. Go and do it, and you'll see what it will do for your channel. Absolutely amazing. Grab that. It's down in that description. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to share it with at least one other creator that you know. Everybody knows a creator that's struggling. Share this with them. Let's help each other, because we are one community. Oh, by the way, if you're a podcast listener, we've also launched Tube Talk, which is our podcast. Go look for that in your favorite podcast application and go listen to a whole bunch of interviews, tips and tricks and how-tos and amazing stories that are coming out that you can actually learn and be inspired from that as well. So thank you very much for spending the time with us. My name is Liron Segev, and we'll see you online. Appreciate you guys being here.